Hello,
Hey,
everybody. Welcome back to a very special
bonus episode.
episode of Spaced Out.
Second of two. And they're
Second-
only when Spider-Man Brand New Day news comes out, really.
Well-
Avengers Doomsday trailer leaks. Nah. Brand New Day trailer leaks. Right. When are we recording?
Well, we've had, as a community, we've had a very crazy few days.
This- Yeah, with some ups and downs and a lot of
ups.
I don't know.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, maybe that's not true.
But yeah, I don't know. I think what is happening, right? So, on
Tuesday,
Monday,
earlier in the week.
What seemingly has happened, right, is so there's been all this hype about the Avengers Doomsday trailer playing with Avatar and whether it's going to be exclusively in theaters or online, and what's the trailer going to be, and there's been leaks of descriptions, and it was getting sent to cinemas and people saying it's a minute and a half, and they were giving descriptions and be like, I've seen it. All of a sudden there's news that it's going to be 4 trailers, 1 a week, and it's right, okay, what does that, I mean, I'm saying like, and that is confirmed.
That is confirmed.
But then, so that came out, and we're like, right, like, what does that mean? Like, what, I kind of thought it was going to be basically the same trailer, but like the last 10 seconds will be kind of different, show different characters, and then all of a sudden there's these leaked descriptions coming out that it's just a scene with Steve Rogers,
And now it's just been fully leaked.
Well,
I mean,
no. What happened was seemingly Disney sent the trailer to. I thought it was a lot of content creators, but it seems like just Soups. They sent it to just the Soups, and he posted a video saying, "Here's me reacting to the Doomsday trailer." And I was like, "What?" I saw that on my feed, and I was like, and I looked up Avengers Doomsday trailer, and I was like, "It's not out," and I was like, "What?" So when he describes it
in vivid detail of what is going on. Well, not vivid, but with detail of what is going on screen.
And then images start leaking from it, and then the whole thing leaks. And then there's like AI recreations, but like the real one is that like Disney have been taken down, like it is real, and then so that was its own thing. Then yesterday the Brand New Day trailer leaked.
But then it's kind of confusing. People didn't know if it's real, but now it is confirmed.
It is. Sony have been taking it down. That's real. And also now the audio has leaked from the second Doomsday teaser with Thor, and supposedly an image or two.
Yeah, the images are a little bit harder.
The images I don't really believe. There was the first one that came out, I think is AI. The next one I actually think might be real. But the audio is out there. That's probably real. But like, what on earth is happening?
Yeah, what is going on?
I don't think any of this is a coincidence, because there's just no way.
So do you think everything that has leaked in the past 3 days was done on purpose?
I don't know, because I can't. I would be inclined to say yes, but I couldn't think of a reason as to why. Because apparently, and I saw something earlier saying that Avatar is out in some countries today, and apparently that Steve Rogers thing has been playing in front of it. So what if they leaked it on purpose? What was the point? Because what I thought they were going to do is on Monday be like Avengers Doomsday trailer playing with Avatar Fire and Ash this week, and then you'll get people to see it. But it seems like they've thought maybe we'll leak it. But then now we've all just watched it on this crappy version.
I don't think they wanted it to leak, because there is this disclaimer beforehand saying, don't film this or we will take it down, we'll strike it.
Seen that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's confirmed that's happening.
That's going to be in the cinema. But why? But if you send it, what I'm guessing is Disney emailed, say, Soups, for example, and said, here's the trailer, post a YouTube reaction to it. Because there's no way he would have done it without
permission.
Yes. And they probably would have said, like, describe it, like, say what's going on.
But why on earth? What a terrible way to roll out this trailer, because it's just...
we've all just seen it on this crappy 144p quality.
But not even that. If we've only seen the Soups version, we know what happens in it. So watching it in the cinema is just a boring experience, because I've seen the Soups video where he live captions what's going on screen.
Yeah, literally.
It just kills the mystique of the trailer.
Yeah, like there's been so much build up to this. And then there's this countdown at the end of the trailer, apparently, that leads to May 26th. next year. But I'm like, what does that mean? Because supposedly we're getting 4 trailers, 1 Cap, 1 Thor, 1 Doom, 1 teaser. And then the Brand New Day trailer leaked, and it's like, and Sony have been taking that down, so that is real, and that confirms like a lot of stuff that's been leaked. Like the thing about the hand came out last week, and then that's in the trailer. It confirmed Sadie Sink is the villain, probably Shathra. Like, anyway, should we talk about the actual trailers?
Well, yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So now we know that Cap, Thor, Doom kind of Iron Man, Doomsday trailer is.
It's
doing
Chris
it.
Evans. Chris Hemsworth,
now,
RDJ.
Now we know that Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., and Chris Hemsworth are all coming back, and they are going to be very main players in Doomsday. Probably. Are you happy about that? Are you glad that's happening, or?
I well, Chris Hemsworth and RDJ we've known, and Thor is still around, and I've got no issue with that. I don't think this is a new Avengers movie should be a whole new team. I think if there are older characters around, Thor, Hulk, Hawkeye, have them involved, because why would you not? And they're still interesting characters. RDJ as Doom is RDJ as Doom. I mean, I still don't really understand it, but we've known that for a long time now. Like, I've accepted that. Like, that is just the thing that's happening. Chris Evans, again, like, we basically knew this. Like, there was all that stuff about they've got the set, and like he was Luke Cage, like he was codenamed Luke Cage, and like he came out to that pressing looking like I'm not surprised he's in it, but
Do you like it though?
not really, because I saw a post and it was like Marvel, like they were right there. How did you not see this? And it was like Reed, Sam Wilson, Cyclops, and Yelena, and it was like, why? If you're making Steve Rogers the protagonist of this film, like you are basically trying to undo everything you've done in, not even, I won't even say in the last 5-6 years since Endgame. I'll say in the last year, because in the last year they've really gone Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, like those are your 2 new big kind of teams, and then you're going to make the main character of this next film.
I remember you. I think you asked me on this podcast. Do you think you'll need to have watched most of what's previously happened in the MCU post Endgame to understand what goes on in Doomsday? Yeah. I think you asked me that, and I said there's no, and now it seems like there's no way you need to watch any of it pre-Endgame. Maybe Loki, like not even. I don't think no.
I don't think that's true, but I think it's going to be very, very, very easy to understand if you haven't seen anything.
It's just, I mean, they're saying it's a direct sequel to Endgame. It seems like.
I mean, yeah, that's rumored.
But if it opens with, so what I think is going to happen is it's going to open with Robert Downey Jr. posing as Tony Stark. Obviously, we know he's Doom. Going to Captain America and saying, we need you for this mission to come back.
Like that.
I think that'll be very early in the film.
I don't think Chris Evans shows up till like an hour in.
I think that
in a film that will be 2 hours and 40 minutes probably.
I think that'll be one of the first things that happens, and then for the first maybe hour and a half, like Doom is tricking them into thinking he's Iron Man, and then
so
it's
you didn't just think they were going, or you've never liked the idea, but I guess now you're thinking maybe they are going to do that.
I didn't necessarily think they weren't going to do it, but I always hated the idea of Doom posing as Tony Stark. I just think it's boring. If we know he's Doom, for the audience, that's a very boring thing to just watch that unravel.
But also, right, it would make sense. It makes sense for Disney, Marvel to market a new Avengers movie around Cap, Thor, and Iron Man / Doctor Doom, because they are the big 3. They were the big 3 in the last saga, but I don't necessarily think that will equate to their roles in the film. Like, I don't know. In my head, main characters in this movie was going to be like Reed, Sam Wilson, like Loki, Like probably Cap, like Thor, but not like I do not expect Cap and Thor to be like the protagonists and Doom to be the antagonist mainly, because.
But if that's the case, why, if they're not going to be the main players, why would the first 3 clips of footage we see be about them?
Because like, since Endgame, so many people have fallen off the MCU. But if they see, oh, Captain America's in this one again, oh, Thor's back, and oh, you know, the trailer, oh, Loki, is that Doom trailer even going to like say that he's Doom until like the end, or is it just going to be like people are going to be like, oh my god, Iron Man's back? Anyway, but people, if you did the first trailer and it was all like Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Shang-Chi, like a lot of people would be like, oh, I haven't seen any of those. That Captain America scene is a direct thing to the ending scene of Endgame. Like a lot of people will recognize that.
Do you think any of that footage will even be in the final film?
Yeah.
Oh, you think it will be?
No, I think that is footage from the film. Yeah.
I don't even know if that is going to be in it.
Yeah, I did kind of think that, but I actually do. To be honest, I think it's a weird thing to first show but also like, because if this is the thing you lead with, he must be like the main, like one of, if not the main character.
That's what I'm saying.
But
That's what I'm saying.
That is crazy.
I think Marvel has no faith in being able to market an Avengers film around these new characters.
But also, like, people, you know what, people forget this, but literally, like, between Kang Dynasty getting cancelled and Doomsday being announced, there was, like, the Hollywood Reporter reported that Chris Evans was signed on for Avengers 5. Like, this has been, like, and that, again, makes me think that he probably isn't a very main role.
But I think this is I think they got him back even when it was Kang Dynasty, just because obviously they'll bring him. You don't think he would have been in Kang Dynasty? You think he would have been in Secret Wars?
Yeah, probably. I think Secret Wars will probably remain mostly the same as it would have been anyway. But no, I said this to you the other day. I think that if they made the Kang Dynasty instead of Doomsday, that would have been a proper like new Avengers team and culmination of phases 4, 5, and 6, where as Doomsday seems like it's going to be that, but also like that probably story-wise, but character-wise, I think it's just going to focus mainly on like people that we already know and love.
Well, now that we
oh, but I don't know, but like do I still think like Yelena, like Reed, like Bucky are going to have big roles in this film? Like, yeah.
I mean, I think they will, but now that we know, or now that this trailer has given more insight into what Doomsday is going to be, you know, more of a sequel to Endgame rather than...
Yeah, that is crazy, by the way.
Rather than a cap off of this multiverse saga. Would you prefer to watch Doomsday, or would you have preferred Kang Dynasty to come out in its original form?
I think I would have preferred if Kang Dynasty... I would have preferred that story would have stuck, because I think by now, like if let's say the timeline was the same and Kang Dynasty was coming out in December next year, I think, you know, Quantumania was 2.5 years ago. I mean, in that time, we probably would have seen Kang like 1 or 2 more times, or at least variants of him. And I think there would have been actual hype. But honestly, I think Doomsday will be a better movie than Kang Dynasty would have been. In the time that if nothing with Jonathan Majors happened, if Quantumania did really well, Kang Dynasty probably would have been out like now. Maybe like summer this year. Like that's probably the timeline.
Yeah.
And I think if that had happened, I think Kang Dynasty, the quality might not have been there. Whereas I actually think Doomsday will probably be really good.
I mean, there have been quite a few reports of Doomsday being like a good film.
I've not seen that. Is that really?
I've seen Daniel RPK say he's heard that it's like a good film, it's good quality.
Yeah, like I actually have no doubt that Doomsday will be a good movie.
I think
Kang Dynasty, I think there was a lot of question marks when it had the same writer as Quantumania, who got hired from writing Rick and Morty. I mean, I love Rick and Morty, but Jesus.
I think Doomsday will be a good quality film, but I think Kang Dynasty would have been more fitting for this.
Yeah, for this
saga and for the MCU.
Kang Dynasty wasn't even going to have the Fantastic Four. Like, how crazy is that? That's what I mean. It was probably going to come out like.
But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that
I don't.
Then Kang Dynasty could have been the film that you talk about a lot, that Avengers film, sort of in Age of Ultron vein, where it's this Avengers team up film where they go and they take down a person and it's sort of standalone, and then it will lead into Secret Wars.
To be fair, like,
with
were
the
they going to bring in
Fantastic Four.
Doom in Secret Wars? Maybe anyway. Like, I think I don't think they had a very solid plan for Secret Wars at that time, but I think they probably were thinking about bringing in Doom.
I just hate that. Like, they're making a Doom film about Thor and Captain America and not about Fantastic Four, to be honest.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, they're marketing it around them because obviously,
I want
to see the Doomsday poster. Who are the big three heads on that? Do you think it's
Who
Doom?
are the big heads?
Do you think it's Doom, Thor, Cap?
That's the thing. It must be, bro. It must be. We have had 3 teaser trailers. The first thing to come out about this film, and it's about those 3. Like,
But okay. Hear me out for a sec. Releasing the Steve Rogers one first does make sense because that's the only one that we didn't already know.
Yes, but then doing a Thor one next is crazy because we know about Thor and he's now clearly a big player in this film.
Yeah, but like I said, did you ever think he was the first chair? I always thought Thor was going to have a big role, but what I'm saying is, if you are going to market this film and you are in a position where you're like, right, we really need to get people into this. Like, we can't. This isn't like Infinity War or Endgame where it's just a guarantee people are going to watch it. You are going to market it, and like, if Steve Rogers turns up 45 minutes before the end, like, I will literally be like, you are taking the piss. But he obviously has a big role.
Yeah, he definitely has a big role.
It might not be like.
I think this film is going to be Tony Stark. Oh, sorry, not Tony Stark. It's going to be Robert Downey Jr. pretending to Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans that he's Captain America.
I also think that there's a high chance that Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man is also just in this and also is like a prominent character for at least like the second half.
No way. Oh my God, no way. To be fair, that would be crazy. Imagine at the end of that.
You don't think he's going to be Iron Man in Secret Wars?
Yeah, he will be in Secret Wars, but not for the second half of Doomsday will we just have an Iron Man character flying about.
Yeah, and Doom.
No way, brother, come on.
To be fair, the fact that you're bringing back Cap as well, like, surely there's got to be some, like, there can't just be like a line of like, he looks like Tony. It's not Tony.
Yeah, it's gonna be this main 3, and then it's gonna be revealed like halfway through that Tony is actually Doom, and then he's been lying to this trio.
Yeah, but we know that. That's so crap.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
I think. I think Doom kidnaps Franklin. He got what? Fuck you. He goes to 616 because that's where Doom's taking him to get Scarlet Witch or whatever he's going to do. I mean, there's been lots of rumors that whatever. And then I think Loki will probably be the one. I think Loki will contact like Reed and Cap and probably Thor and maybe like a Toby Spider-Man. I think he will reach out to them but I don't think those characters will. I don't think the multiversal characters like that. I think the film will open with the Thunderbolts Fantastic Four meeting. They bring in the Sam Wilson Avengers, and then they're like, right, we've got Monica Rambeau. We need to go to that universe and all the X-Men stuff. I think honestly, the X-Men are really not going to be that. I don't know. But there's so many characters.
I just think you're really underestimating how much Captain America and Thor and Iron Man / Doom will be players in this film. I think.
Well, apparently Doom's whole motivation is that he wants to go after Steve Rogers because of what
he did to the timeline.
Do you think it will be retconned that the old man Cap has experienced Doomsday and Secret Wars by the time he gives Sam the shield, and he gives it to him because he sees him do so well with it in Avengers movies?
Sure, I think so. I mean, that's just like whatever. Is that a big deal?
And also, like, I've seen people saying about
that
line that Iron Man says, like, when you mess with time, it tends to mess back. Like, I think there's going to be some sort of, not retcon, but like there's going to be a lot of direct Endgame links, I think.
I think this will be a direct sequel to Endgame. I think this will pretty much...
It can't be because you've got the whole Fantastic Four, the whole Thunderbolts, Loki, mate. How are they going to bring Loki into this when that's a TV show? I think no idea.
I think this will pretty much pick up exactly where Endgame left off in Captain America dancing with Peggy, and then Doom / Tony Stark knocks on his door
straight away.
I think very quickly.
He's got a kid. A baby.
I mean, okay, sorry.
It's going to be pretty soon after.
When you said straight away, I meant very straight away in the film.
In the film, right.
And I think it will be maybe 2 years since he's returned the stones.
No. No, there's no way they're opening with that. Anyway, right, we've not got long. Right, brand new day trailer.
Brand new trailer.
Starts off with a nice little New York song. Dub. Right, I want to touch on some key things. Right.
Okay.
So the overall gist of the trailer, we have a voiceover of Peter Parker saying, "Hi, I'm Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but something bad's gonna happen. I had to make you forget. Blah blah blah. I have to do things that hurt Peter Parker because Spider-Man has to do them. Classic Spider-Man stuff. Shit sounds peak, by the way.
Yeah, great Spider-Man stuff though.
So good. And then we see, you can't really see at the start. We see basically, okay. Should we talk about Shathra, Sadie Sink?
So it's basically this trailer has confirmed that Sadie Sink is the villain.
Yeah.
Whether it's Shathra,
Probably.
I mean, it probably is.
Who is a multiversal villain?
Bit of a weird thing to have her. Is the hand going to work for her then?
I think this film is going to be very much a compromise between Marvel and Sony. I think Shathra is a Sony thing. I think Punisher is a Marvel thing, because I think Marvel said we want street level. Like Shathra, she's like basically like the evil Madam Web.
Yeah.
And what I want, and also there's a voiceover in this trailer of someone saying like spiders have 3 life cycles.
Yeah.
And
A lot of people think that's Tombstone.
I think you see him in this trailer as well. There's one shot of someone sat at a desk in like a suit, and it looks like that guy, but you can only see a silhouette. But yeah, but that sounds like, because apparently Shathra has a lot of links to like spider totems, and like she goes after spider totems. But
I mean, I think.
And what is that line she said?
It makes sense that she's Shathra, and then in Secret Wars, if she's very heavily like a multiverse villain. Now that we've got her in it, do we think this is gonna sort of directly, maybe not directly, but lead Spider-Man into one of the Avengers films at the end of the?
Well, apparently he's a main character in Secret Wars.
I mean, I'm sure I would be so unsurprised.
But I don't think he's going to be in Doomsday.
So
I think he might be. I think he might be a little bit.
I think Brand New Day will be like Doomsday for Spider-Man, and then that sets him up in Secret Wars, and then Doomsday sets the rest of them up, and then they sort of join together.
Yeah, I guess he's dealing with like yeah. I wonder where Spider-Man will be at the end of this. But basically, yeah, Sadie Sink as the villain. She says, "Stay out of my. You're a mess, Spider-Man. Stay out of my way, or it won't just be your friends who don't remember who Peter Parker is." What does that mean? What, it's going to be people in other universes? Like,
it won't just be your friends who
don't remember who Peter Parker is, or something like that.
Maybe she just means like she's gonna get the world to hate Spider-Man.
I don't know, but and then also at the end, and also the one line in it that sounds a bit like weird and did make me think maybe it was an AI because this is in the leaked audio. Have you heard when he's like, "Professor Banner, I need your help"?
Yeah, I have heard that.
That sounds a bit weird, but at the end, you can hear him and Punisher talking, and that is fucking crazy.
See, the thing is...
By the way, this looks so good. This looks so good. That shot of him flying into all those ninjas.
And also, I don't know, that like weird sizzle reel kind of thing at the end, where it's like all these shots that have been recreated from comic covers just seems a bit fishy to me. I said this to you already, like the director
Sony are taking it down. It's real. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy, man.
To be fair, those shots looked really like...
Do you think this Spider-Man trailer will play before Avatar?
Oh, man, I don't know. That would be nuts. See, this is what I mean. I feel like there's no way, unless something crazy's gone on at Marvel, there's no way the Doomsday trailer leaked, then Brand New Day, then this audio... Realistically, if I wake up tomorrow and that Thor video is online, I will not be surprised.
Yeah, I mean...
But I think... This Brand New Day, I mean, if it's leaked now, they might as well just release... I don't know, like No Way Home, they just released it. Age of Ultron, they just released it.
Well, Sony are notoriously not very good at keeping leaks at bay.
They've been pretty good with this movie in general.
They have been, to be fair. They've been keeping it under wraps. But it's only been filmed, like, it's not been edited yet.
That's true. But also, like, what... I don't know. Shathra is a very I feel like you can... Without that, you can picture how... You Punisher, Tombstone, the Hand, like these things all play in together, because that is very much like, apparently you do see Scorpion in there, and you also you see Boomerang as well in a prison outfit.
Wow.
Or maybe an actor people think is playing him, but also I don't know how anyone's seen that. It's so blurry.
Yeah, it's just terrible quality.
And yeah, so
Anyway,
I think it looks great. The
Yeah.
Brand New Day one actually had me geeked, and the Avengers one kind of had me like, because
well,
the Avengers one, I heard the description, and then I saw an image, and then I saw the video, and I was like, at this point, when I watched the video, I was like, at this point, I've seen this. I know
also-
what this is.
it's also just, I don't know, I just hate that Soups thing coming out really just made it all underwhelming, to
I
be
just
honest.
don't get it. I feel like there must be some plan here.
Well, anyway,
If we go to watch Avatar and that just plays, I'm just going to be like, what?
well, all will be revealed when we go to see the new Avatar film
In
on
2
Friday.
days. And when we have next episode, which will drop on Christmas Eve, I feel like we're going to... honestly, if we have the Brand New Day trailer by then, I won't be surprised at all. Also, Sony have that movie Anaconda coming out on Boxing Day, so maybe they want it to play.
Weird film to put it in front of, but
Do Sony have any other big films apart from that to play in front of?
true.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will see you guys
Yeah, on
Wednesday for the
24th.
Avatar Fire and Ash review, and
Yeah.
also probably talking about
Probably more
Doomsday
talking about
things.
this, yeah.
So we will see you.
Yeah.
We'll see you then.
See you then.
Bye. I hope you
Bye.
enjoyed this bonus episode. Bye.